Hi, welcome to 2020 Tasty Treats with GourmetQuilter. I'm Susan Clare, GourmetQuilter, and I'm having a very delicious time making some sampler blocks. So as you can see up here, we've done quite a few. We're doing 20 altogether, and we've already done 13. So we're making the blocks with the surround, but we're going to be setting them eventually as pairs, and alternating two different colours, and I think they're all looking pretty good. So because we've already done so many, you know by now probably that there's a pattern available through GourmetQuilter.com. It's a downloadable pattern. It comes out one block a day, the same as the videos are coming one a day for 20 days, and we're now up to day 14. So the pattern is going to look something like this each day. It's going to show you the block, it's going to tell you the cutting instructions and the making instructions. And so I've gone ahead and I've got this one ready. This is a pretty straightforward block. It's a 9 patch, but not a regular shape one, or regular size I should say. Not everything is the same size. Often in a 9 patch the 9 squares are all the same size. In this one we've got slightly smaller corners and a slightly larger centre square, which means that we've got some rectangles here. So it's still put together the same as a 9 patch, so I've gone ahead, because it's so straightforward, I've joined my little squares to the rectangle for the top row of the 9 patch, and I've pressed the seams towards the blue. The middle row is a bigger square with the rectangles going the other way, and I've pressed those seams inside, and then this one of course is the same as the top one. So it was just to show you that it's very straightforward. It's a very cute little block, and now we just need to join those rows together. So I'll go ahead and we'll do that. I'm nestling the seams. It's pretty important to do things like that so that we get nice points where they meet and it sits nice and flat. And same thing with this seam. I'm just keeping a nice 1/4 inch seam. I've got my 1/4 inch foot on. It helps keep things nice and regular and helps the size be right. When you're putting little borders and things around, or even on bigger quilts and things, if your seam allowance has been correct in the first place, the chances are that everything else is going to fit better. And when we're making little frames around a block like this, we want them to be the right size when we're making multiples of them. So it's quite a good idea to try and get that seam allowance sorted if you can. So there's a nice little block. It now needs to have its surrounds, so hopefully it's the right size, and it's looking pretty good. We've got 2 sides to go on, and then I've already prepared, and I did that in one of the early videos, the top and the bottom with the corners on. So I'll go ahead and do that and show it to you ready to go up on the wall with the other blocks. So I've gone ahead and put the surround on. So even though some of these pieces are quite small, because these are a little bit smaller than some that we've been doing, they're still coming together nicely. They're not being too much of a problem. And they look fantastic when they're set into something. Pop it up here with our others. And that was block number 14. So this wall is just looking amazing. I'm just loving all these blocks together. Very exciting. So I will see you again with Pear Sampler block number 15.